Kia ora. Hello, kia ora, and welcome back to Community Transmission. I just had to read the graphic behind us.
Here we are.
Here we are. Are we back?
We're here.
We're here. Beautiful. As you can see today, we've got updated graphics with the visual motif that the government are using in their sort of campaign to fight COVID-19.
Yep.
Shout out to our mate Tavis for coming through with the design. Looks really good, bro.
Thank you very much.
Chair. We're on the Javas today. Keep ourselves, keep our tails wagging, and keep engaging with you, our whānau, our viewers. Nice.
So we've got a great show planned for you today.
Yeah, got a huge show planned. We're trying to actually get guests involved and have people call in during the show. So if you want to be a part of the show, don't be afraid. Send through your details and just let us know how you're coping with this whole thing.
Maybe we should start off with a video.
Yeah, let's start off with something. I think Ashley Bloomfield is saying some pretty heavy stuff right now, so let's cut to him.
Kia ora koutou
Let us know in
katoa.
the comments
I have
if
with
the
me
sound
here
doesn't
today
work.
a man in his 60s. Let's be nice to each other.
You just tell me how to run my family.
We will continue to identify and isolate to ensure we can stamp out everybody. It's going to help us get through this extremely significant
What
challenge.
else could we do? Yeah, nice. Oh, it looks like we're just sort of sitting here, but
Hey, we're back.
we're back. Awesome. So that was pretty dark. Whoa, didn't realize Ashley Bloomfield had that in him. But anyway, yeah, nice one. How's everyone going out there? Let us know. Sound is working. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Elliot. Here we go. Chair, here we go, brother. Thanks for giving us the heads up there, Louis, that the sound was working. Yeah, so today, really, how did you start your day, Ben? Let us know.
Well, I woke up, for starters, came downstairs, looked out the window. People were leaving the house in exercise gear. Sneaky.
Bro, the buzziest thing I saw was because you're just aware of how neighbours leave the house and stuff, around us. We live in a pretty tight little kind of unity.
Shitbox, yeah.
Shitbox, yeah. So I know which garage opens when and who leaves at what time. I was just surprised to hear the tradie across the way just gap for work. I don't know what he was up to. I wonder what he does.
Fixing something essential.
Hopefully just fixing something essential because, I was like, hey, don't go to work, bro. Just stay at home.
Don't do it.
Don't go to work, bro. That's not the buzz now.
But fix
Stay
it.
home.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually.
So you got up and you noticed people going out and about.
I chose not to. I came down here. I pretended to think about exercising. Then I sat around for a little bit. Why don't you tell the people what you did?
Yeah, I ran 5Ks. I got up and ran 5Ks first day of isolation. It was pretty buzzy out there. Apparently we're getting an echo come through, which isn't ideal. Yeah, had that yesterday. What do you
How
reckon
bad
the
is
problem
it?
there, Ben? How bad is it, Sean? Tell us how bad it is, bro, because, we're sort of still rookie at this, still learning how it all goes.
Still figuring it out.
Still figuring it out. But yeah, I ran 5Ks, not to brag or anything, pretty slow. But hey, hopefully we get better as we go. Didn't touch my face while I was out there. Didn't touch too much. I didn't touch anything, surface-wise. So I was pretty
Ricky
careful.
says tradies got to go get the ladies. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dog.
That's probably what he was out doing. Essential service.
Essential service. Damn, that's tight. I wish I was an essential service. I'm not.
I'm non-essential.
I'm totally non-essential. Poppy, there's no
Bringing you
echo.
more non-essential
Thank you
content.
so much. Are you in Montreal or no? That's Pop. I know Poppy. No, sorry, it just says you're in Montreal still. Shout out to Poppy. Kia ora, kia ora. Great stuff, Ra. Keep it tight. Thanks, bro. Choice.
Speaking of people overseas, maybe now is a good segue into calling our good friend Oscar, who's in Australia, and he could give us some of the updates about what's happening over there.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's call Oscar. We met Oscar. Me and Ben have,
Tell him the story.
Yeah, well, we've known each other for years. We lived in Melbourne at the same time. met Oscar when we lived over there as young fellas. Holy moly, that's loud, eh? Anyway, whoa.
Whoa.
Holy moly. Anyway, so yeah, Oscar's a good
That's
bloke.
the Skype noise.
He does all sorts of stuff. Where is he? Holy kia ora.
Oh, here we
Hello.
go. G'day,
Welcome.
Oscar. How's it going, mate?
Oh, not too bad, guys. How are you?
Oh, we're trapped together.
Yeah, we're trapped together. We're pretty good though. Oscar, where are you holed up, mate?
Mate, I'm out here in the lovely hills of North Warrandyte
Beautiful. Oh, and that's where you've been for a while, eh?
in Australia. Yeah.
So that's your home. You haven't escaped to like the wilderness for this time. This is where you always live.
No, that's it.
Yeah, bro.
So, Oscar, obviously in New Zealand, we've been told by our leader to stay indoors for 4 weeks. What's happening over there?
We're currently a stage behind you guys, so everyone's told to stay indoors unless they are essentially working in like essential services, basically. So most people are at home for work. A lot of people unemployed. Say la vie,
it's
like
getting pretty
myself.
serious, isn't it?
Me too.
Far out. We're sorry to put
Yeah.
it serious, but it's all serious, isn't it? Far out. There's no way to keep it
Yeah.
light and tight these days. But I was reading a bit of your. Sorry to just cut you off there, Ben, or you cut me off. I wasn't sure. We're still getting used to this whole dynamic.
We're still figuring it out.
But I was reading a bit of the sort of rhetoric in your media over there, Oscar. Not yours personally, because you're a fucking top bloke. But the big news corporations over there, and it was sort of like still like kind of talking about how bad the economy was going to be. It seems like that's still the buzz, eh? It's like people aren't really dropping that vibe, like get serious
Yeah,
kind of
definitely.
thing, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
pretty wild. They reckon unemployment's going to hit up to 10% over here in the next couple of
Holy
weeks.
shit.
Oh, we must be at 100 almost.
100.
True.
Well,
I don't know.
Ben's job's on hold. I'm not
Yep.
sure.
Really?
Supposed to be done.
What
Yeah.
In what terms do you guys get, like the kind of dole that we apply for over here? Is that pretty
That's a very good
standard?
question.
Or-
So there's one that we can get as contractors or business owners where they'll pay us out for 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And that sort of ends up covering a lot of costs. But I'm actually still might be getting paid this week anyway, so we'll see.
Well, this is all just braggadocio stuff. Let's keep it light and tight. Oscar makes wine. This is a nice little fun insight into who the man we're talking to, really. Oscar, tell us, have you still been staying on the piss through this period?
You betcha.
Nice,
You
man.
got to.
You got to lubricate. You know, you got to stay loose and ready.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
activities-wise, what have you been doing to pass the time, bro?
Well, we're actually in the middle of harvest at the moment, so it's been a pretty interesting transition because once you kind of start making wine, you can't stop.
Right.
So, got to go out to
It's like
the
Pringles.
winery. Yeah, kind of step around everyone who's out there and do your thing. Stomp on some grapes. Yeah, do your work basically. But yeah, it's just it's so weird because normally you're kind of speaking with people about how things smell, how things taste. It's very like isolated now.
That's a good
So you
point.
don't
Right.
have much interaction between other people's thoughts, which can be super helpful. But it's it's still happening, and we're still going to make it happen. And if we have to go into full shutdown, it might be pretty interesting. I think there might be some necessary night ops to go and
Ooh.
go and check it or two and pretend to go to the supermarket. But
Yeah,
it's,
sneaky
um,
bugger.
Well, agriculture is
Yeah.
an essential service.
It is.
So
Well,
Is it?
we've had a commenter here say, Oscar, what's your wine called? Tell the people what your wine's called, Oscar.
it's called Combes, Combes.
There we go.
And predominantly comes from the Yarra Valley, these fine hills out yonder.
Beautiful.
In Victoria.
Fantastic. I've heard the Yarra Valley produces some of the best drops, and I've tasted your wine, Oscar, and gee whiz, it tasted good. Sorry, no, I was about to say I got legless, but no, we
This
had
isn't
some
wine,
wine
this is
out
rah-rah.
there, and In the better days when we're allowed out at the pub and, you know, to get over and visit your mates. Oh, wow, reminiscing on those times. Privilege, actually.
Yeah.
I was very lucky. But,
Yeah.
Well, Oscar, thank you for your time. It's been
Thanks,
enlightening.
fellas.
no, absolutely. Thank you so much,
Stay
Oscar.
safe and keep up the good work. It's a good little program you've got going on.
Oh, thank you
Hey,
kindly.
thanks, mate. Stay in touch, eh?
Pleasure.
Cheer, bro.
We'll
Yeah.
let you go for
Stay
now.
safe.
Yeah, maybe we'll go back to him another day. Cheers, Oscar.
Thanks, guys.
mate. Awesome. What else is going on? No, that was great, eh? That was our first
There you
Skype
go.
call. We popped our cherry with Skype on the show.
And it worked.
Awesome. Great to get an insight from a foreign correspondent as well. That's what we're all about here. We're going to keep it international, keep it rolling.
Yeah.
What's going on there? Why is that up behind us?
Oh, it's back down there.
I just thought it might be private messages you didn't want to share with me.
No, yeah.
What's in your cup, brah? Thanks, Elliot. Thanks for asking, mate. Java, bro. Just bloody keeping my energy levels high. And, geez, I almost run out.
One thing I'd like to show the people is obviously surviving these times, we've had to, purchase a few activities. So I've picked up this here. This is a 300-piece puzzle. I'll be showing this every episode.
Yeah, the thing I worry about with you showing that is that there's probably 15 people who've watched this every time, and every time he's showed the bloody puzzle. So I don't know if the bit's sticking. Tell us what you think of the puzzle bit. Should he keep doing it?
You made a very good point there, right? I've also got this big Lego, so I'm going to be doing this big Legos at some point.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, well,
we
that's
may or
great.
may not put that on the show.
Yeah, so he's also mentioned Lego twice in the show already. Anyway, your brother says Scucks.
Oh, thank you.
Chair, bro. Someone else, Tipine says Popas a Patiro. Bro, if I had one, I would. And let's, maybe if I have some pasta before one of the shows, we'll see what happens, because that really gets me going, the old
Big
pasta.
Bang breakfast.
Do you purposefully coordinate denim? I sort of suggested it today. I thought, hey, Ben, you got that blue shirt lying around?
We want the audience to take us seriously.
Yeah. I want to show the people that we think about our presentation. I shaved today. Yesterday, I
Me
had
too.
Slim Grabowski. I know this guy. Vortiki. Nice dog. Maybe later. I don't know if I can get long whites anymore. Got to go to the...
Holy. Whew.
Yeah. You got to go to the bottle store to get long whites. And what else am I going to Vortiki? Anyway. at
Just
some
a little
stage-
message for everyone out there in the community. So bottle stores are all closed unless you live in West Auckland. So this is the only time West Auckland's rule about not being able to sell piss in the supermarkets is going to work to all our favour.
It's beneficial. Yeah, yesterday when I was driving back through New Lynn, the West Liquor was, where's the car park? It had a big line, I tell you what. People stocking up, but maybe they didn't realise that it's going to continue to stay open. Oh man, we're getting big calls for a Vortiki to get going. I mean, it isn't too early to be doing one, but I've only got, like, wine, really, so I don't know if I want a Vortiki. The wine.
Vortiki Sombrero.
Jack asks, shout out to Sam as well, by the way. What up? Oh, shout out to Mac, shout out to Sam. Yeah. Vortiki Corona, nice one, Barner, you cheeky devil. Get offline, boy. Nah, jokes. Jack Riddell asks, have I watched Tiger King? Yes, I finished it last night. Buzzy, didn't really feel like it tied up as well as I would have liked, but funny show, funny documentary series. Ben should check it out, he hasn't yet.
Yeah, we're taking turns.
Oh, please discuss the ethics of illegally pirating torrents during the lockdown, baby. Ben, your thoughts?
Oh, well. As long as you don't get caught.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, community transmission coming through with the advice, bro. Damn, I don't know, like,
I can't condone it.
I might still do it, but, fuck, maybe on the down low, bro. You never
Pay
know.
for one of the streaming services and keep me employed.
Yeah, true. Nice one, Ben. Give Ben more money.
G'day, Mike. Just shout out to Mike, one of our major sponsors, commenting there.
Oh, true. Mike, what's his sponsorship?
He gave us these
Oh,
bits
shot,
and bobs.
Mike, legend, bro. You've provided the conduit, literally, for us to you. So awesome, bro.
Sean says that they watched The Lighthouse after the last episode, so great to see some of our recommendations are coming through.
Sean, you watched it? Comment, bro. What did you think? What was your favourite part? Mean movie, eh? What performances? Incredible. Much like the 2 performances you're seeing here today. I had a comment that I just missed from Ricky Lee saying that West Liquor have restricted to 12 sad options. Tell us what the options are, Ricky Lee.
Please elaborate, Ricky, because these are the facts we need to know.
We need the facts right here and now. David Barner did 3 cry laughing faces in the comment section. Now, I don't know, man. I love that guy. That guy's a solid dude. David Barner, Junior Warriors, working for the council. He's a legend, and I think maybe one day should be nominated for New Zealander of the Year. That's just my opinion.
We are fond of your lobster, William.
You're fond of me lobster, ain't you?
Well, that brings us to our next segment here.
I think. Ricky Lee. Oh, here's the link. Okay. So Ricky Lee has
hot news coming through.
This is straight off the presses.
Breaking news. Just going to the intro video again because we got some breaking news.
Will I be able to buy Smirnoff Black, Ice, and Guarana? 7%. I'm starting at the bottom.
Oh.
Jim Beam, Johnny Walker, Gordon's Gin. Yeah, this is pretty much the stock standard stuff, eh? Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Still vodka Heineken's. Yeah, not really anything you could Vortiki aside from the Coronas. And
So, everybody, if you're watching this right now, we ask you to petition your local MP to get long whites added to the list for West Liquor.
Crisp long whites would be good to add to the West Liquor list.
Crisp long whites.
I know a few boys who want the crisp long whites added to it.
Then we can Vortiki.
Oh, hey, is anybody still watching Inu now? Has the number of Vortekis gone down due to the lockdown? That's some information I'd be into knowing, and send it in. Tell us what you've noticed. Are people doing less Vortekis? Ben, your thoughts?
Well, actually, I've sort of been staying away from the Inu now recently. Thought I'd savour it for a few weeks into the lock-in.
Righto. I see what you're saying. Yeah, really, when things get dark and you're scraping the barrel of content, you're like, oh yeah, baby, here we go. And some scotch. And rum. These are just comments I'm reading now. Oh, Paul Decker has also commented the list.
Oh,
he's copied and pasted it in the comments, so if you want to see what piss is available out west, we're at 40 people watching right now, and this is more than all of yesterday, I think. So
that's
thanks
true.
for tuning in.
Pretty well
thanks
here.
for hanging in there, people. If you've got any sort of... Hey, should we call someone else?
Yeah, I'm just lining up another guest now.
Okay. Awesome.
Tavis, if you're listening,
Tavis.
we're just getting ready here.
All right, let's call a mate of ours, Tab. Okay, I'm just going to read another question out here. Do you guys have any spare boxing pads? Bro, I wish I eyed up a boxing bag because I was like, man, this is going to piss me off, bro, and I need something to hit. So I eyed it up, but it looked too small for me because I'm a big unit.
Oh, excuse this noise again.
Hey.
Oh, hello, bro. Damn, we're in behind ourselves. It's buzzy.
Where's your picture?
Where's your picture, Tavis?
There we go. Hey, look at
dog.
that. Welcome to the show.
Can't hear you.
We've muted you.
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Shot,
there we
bro.
go.
Am I on the show?
Yeah, you're on the show.
Can you go horizontal, bro?
Yeah, I'm coming. Glad to be on the show, fellas.
This is Auckland's, well, one of New Zealand's top meme lords. I mean, I don't know if he wants himself outed, but this is Tav Lover. This is Tavis. We've got him on the show
great.
here. Tav, one day in, bro. Are you getting ready? What are you doing? Oh,
Trying to stay anonymous.
Nice one,
there,
Ninja.
Fellas.
Damn, we got Ninja on the show.
Hey.
Fortnite legend Ninja calling in.
Oh, that chip was rotten. Ugh.
Hey, Holly. Kia ora. I would have won the league if it wasn't for all of you guys cheating in the NBA Fantasy League. That's straight at you, Holly. Nice.
So, Tavis, obviously you're a huge sports aficionado.
It's
We're going to
true.
get you as our sports expert here. What are you going to gamble on while all the sports is cancelled?
Well, to be fair, I've been, even before the outbreak, I've actually been following Iranian Paralympic League of Handball. So thankfully, it's still going, regardless of the pandemic or not. So a lot of people have been hitting me up in my DMs for tips and who they should be following. And really,
is it hard to still put a multi on with so few sports going, though? How do you still get a 15-league multi going when, bugger all sports are on? Let me know. Tell me how you go about
Community
it, bro.
transmission asking the real questions.
Good question, right? And I have to say, it's about, it's about those. Hold on, let me just set this up.
Whoa!
It's about.
Wow, what a hard out guy setting up the fucking big time background.
It's about, long-term punting, really. I mean,
yeah.
Sure, it's tempting to get some fast money. Everybody likes some fast money, but sometimes you just got to relax a bit.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, man.
Look at the bigger picture.
So, Tavis, you had a birthday on the weekend. Happy birthday, bro.
Thanks very much.
What'd you do for it?
What's that? What's my secret?
No, what'd you do for it? No, I don't want to know your secret. Don't tell me your secrets. Don't spill your beans.
Well, actually, for my birthday, I held my own live stream to ask my viewers on what questions I should ask you during your live stream.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Sounds like we've got a rival podcast.
What came through?
A lot of people are wanting to know what supplements are you currently taking for your self-isolation?
5-HTP.
Me? Magnesium, because it sounds cool.
Yeah, I've got some fish oil tablets I haven't touched in about 6 months. Might get back into them.
Yeah, I think if you bite into those fish oil tablets, you break the seal a bit, that's where the flavour is.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you want to be doing. You don't.
That's the kind of breath smell you want.
Everybody thinks you just swallow them quick, but you want to really bite into them.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of people think that if you're going to get into sort of Turkish wrestling, that you should be using olive oil. But funnily enough, fish oil actually works a lot better for shirtless wrestling.
It's true. It's true. Even if you're just cooking chicken, you just get a couple of those tablets, break them open, pour that into the pan. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Surf and turf.
Yeah.
Right on, man. Well, maybe I'll just leave you guys to it because I feel like I'm just not even a part of this whole conversation.
Hey,
no. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I've got a
I'll
question
just go
for you,
on,
actually.
Don't worry. I'm just reading the comments and trying to,
What's your question, Tavis?
Go on, then.
Well, it's not my question. It's from my viewers from my other live stream.
Yeah.
But John from Dunedin wants to know what's your Fijoa account, and do you think there's the relation to it being Fijoa season and there being a worldwide pandemic?
Well, we actually don't have any.
Was this a question for me?
I think it was.
Are you sure? Because you have a Fijoa tree and we don't have a Fijoa tree.
Well, it's also, I'm just trying to plug my Fijoa tree right now as well because I'm selling them.
Yeah,
down at Greyland. I'll be there, Western Springs, every morning.
Post him your
10:30.
address. He'll chuck a handful of Fijoas in a courier bag, and they'll be at your house within the next 4 weeks.
That's right.
Tavis, let's get back to the brass bullshit of it. I can't be having you running this interview, and I'm sitting here having to wait for you to bloody get shit going, alright? I want to know, how long did it take you to get dressed this morning? What time did you get up? What time were you in your clothes? It's 1:30 in the afternoon now. Have you just put a shirt on? This is the hard stuff.
Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, I have.
What? Just put a shirt on?
Yeah. Well, as you can see, I'm in my casual, I'm in my leisure suit. So I'm trying to stay outside as much as I can, to be fair.
Get that vitamin D.
Thursday is casual shirt day at your work, though. Is that not correct?
That's true, and I'm trying to honour my office protocol while working from home. But yeah, I've been doing.
Just got a comment here from Jordan. He says he looks bloody gorgeous.
Thanks, Jordan.
How do I go back in the comments? Because I want to Oh, shit.
We don't know how to use Facebook,
I don't know how
guys.
to use Facebook yet. I want to go back and acknowledge some of these people who've been interacting with us. That's the whole buzz here, isn't it? I want to bloody say, hey, kia ora, thanks for talking. Thanks for listening.
Tavis is
And I
showing
know-
us. Very important.
I know
Hey,
a lot of your
Tavis.
viewers are probably wondering about what supplements I'm taking
Yeah.
during the isolation, and that's my main go-to there. It's my Vegeta pre-workout.
Well, Jesus, you'll be looking like Vegeta at the end of this.
Well, you heard him, guys. Isolate yourselves and your muscle groups.
Hey, Tavis, just a word to the wise, bro. You've got to work out too.
I don't know if it works like that, Ra.
Nah, bro, you don't just take the Vegeta juice and then look like Vegeta. You've actually got to do weights as well. Not that I can talk. I'm fucking. Just
It
hanging
says
out my
it
ass,
says
man.
right here, warning, only for advanced athletes.
Oh, okay.
So- And
Okay,
it's
right.
kamikaze lemonade flavor.
Kamikaze lemonade.
Hey, Tavis, we'll get you on this one, mate.
Yeah.
We've had a question here. This is from an old friend of mine, Grace. She says, "Distraction. This is a great distraction from teaching online at the moment. She's teaching. I don't know if I should go about that. Any words of wisdom for the kids? What about you guys? Got any words of wisdom? I don't reckon. either.
Yeah, saves. Don't play all your video games at once.
Yeah.
Ration
That's
them
true.
out. That's
Yeah.
why,
Don't try and clock everything as fast as you can, like you
as
always
you may well know, I have this puzzle here, which I haven't opened yet. I've chosen to save this.
I'm over this puzzle.
It's slowly
I'm
going.
trying to win this puzzle.
We
The
may be
puzzle's
giving
not
that
up for grabs. It's
puzzle.
not a prize. Well, it should be because I want it out of the house.
There might be a prize at some point. Collect only. And I've
I would-
also got this huge Legos here, which I will be doing at some point.
I really don't want to be sort of privy to. I don't want to be around these the puzzles and stuff. It'll take up too much space. Anyway, we've had
That's
a
why
few
you
questions I
get
want to get you in
300
on
pieces.
Tab as well.
Yes.
Let's interact with the sort of with our audience here. Logan asks, any tips for having a birthday during the lockdown? No, I've never had a birthday during
Oh,
lockdown.
good question, Logan.
I've been alone
Tab,
on my
you had
birthday
yours
before.
on the edge
Sorry.
of the
I've been
lockdown.
alone on my birthday before, if that helps, and I ordered mixture sort of fried rice and watched Sky movies at my mum's house while no one was there. So if that helps, maybe do that. Anyway, you guys' thoughts. Sorry. Continue.
I'd say pick a good day for your birthday.
Yeah.
Pick a real good date. Plan ahead. Me personally, I knew the world was going to be going downhill in a few weeks, so I let everyone
You
know, hey,
knew?
my birthday is coming up. And then
Just before
Really?
it.
Right, you
handles
decided
itself,
you
you
knew you had inside knowledge as to when Jacinda was going to go level 4 state of emergency, so you then actually planned your birthday go-kart race the weekend before. Smart.
I
So
had a
you're
little tap on the
saying
shoulder.
you're saying you texted Cindy the week before and was like, "Hey Cindy, just leave it till Monday for the notification."
Yeah, right,
yeah,
maybe he
yeah,
did.
pretty much. Cindy and we developed a quite close relationship. I guess you could compare our relationship to the one she's got with Richie Hardcore.
Right.
Very good point.
Yeah, so I gave her a text.
Do you think Richie Hardcore should be in cabinet maybe during this time? I don't know why. Maybe just for the mind, body, and soul stuff that he does, and the mental health stuff, and also maybe the fitness, physical health stuff. Your thoughts?
To be honest, I think Richie Hardcore's opinions are the ones we need most in a time like this.
It wouldn't hurt. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we'll get someone in there.
Because to be fair, what is this coronavirus if not hardcore?
It is hardcore, and we need someone hardcore to fight it. Good chat, Tavis. Awesome. We've asked, had an old friend of mine, Elvis. Shout out Elvis. He got back from New York just before all the bloody emergency lockdown over there. He's now self-isolated in
G'day,
New
mate.
Zealand.
Good on you.
On you, Elvis. He asked, what stylist is dressing you, Denim Cowboys? Well, I decided to go with the denim today, Elvis. Thanks
His
for
name's Shane. He's gruff, buff, but gentle.
asking. Yeah, awesome. Is Tiger King the greatest Netflix series of all time? It's definitely got some funny bits. I don't know, man. I thought it was all over the show, but it was
I
funny.
liked
There was a lot of theories. Oh, you watched it, Tav?
Yeah. I think what struck me most about the Tiger King was his style, his
Buzzy
grace,
style.
Buzzy style, Buzzy grace.
I
and
think
his
he's just an
ability
out of it
to-
dude. I don't think he tried to kill anybody.
Nah. But
Oh,
I mean,
spoilers!
like,
I haven't watched it yet.
Bro, watch it. It's funny as.
it's
We
pretty
had
good.
a shout out from Jack Edie. She's over in Melbourne, lockdown. Jack, shout out to the fun over there. You and your kids, hope you're all doing well, and Dill as well. Awesome fun, nice one. Great to have everyone here.
Well, Tavis, we've been honoured to have you on the show, but we might have to let you go as we've got another segment we need to begin after
No worries.
this.
Thanks, fellas.
We'll be coming back to you in a few days, I'm sure.
I'm just going to check my phone and make sure.
Cheers,
awesome,
Tavis.
Talk to you soon, bro. Mean.
There you go.
We've actually lined up a call with Lane.
Oh, yes, should we give Lane a call?
Yeah, let's give Lane a call because we don't want to leave him hanging. So we want him on board.
I'm pressing the button now.
Awesome. Come on, Lane.
That's the Skype noise, everybody.
That's the Skype noise, everybody.
All right,
Holy
can you...
moly.
Well, that's us in the background. Oh, there we go.
Nice one, Lane.
Hi, Ra,
Hey,
Ben.
dude.
G'day, mate.
Hey, this is my friend Ben. Ben, this is Lane.
G'day, Lane.
Lane, I'm just going to give the backstory to how I met you quickly, if that's okay. So, Lane and I, before this all went down, we met in the waiting room of an audition, and we were both
Corn
auditioning for
Cob
the same
Man.
part. We were corn
Corn
boys.
Cob Man.
Corn cob man. So there's no lines, and we had to pretend to eat corn. And we sort of thought about we helped each other out. Did you get the part?
Nah, the guy before me bit the corn and I had to pretend to bite. Like he just bit the corn. This is the face
that's right.
we tried doing.
We both talked about it afterwards. I had to look at the dirty corn too, and I thought maybe Lane bit the corn, but it was the guy before you.
Yeah, I had to tell you, I had to explain that it wasn't me, it was the guy before, because I thought it was freshly, but this is the face we did though.
Yeah, you went for that one.
So why didn't they should have given you the part?
What about
They should have given us both the part. 2 corn cob men is always better than 1.
Yeah, what if we were eating two sides of the corn together?
Yeah.
That would've been good. You know what I mean?
What's that? The typewriter.
Yeah, that's the one. So, Lane, where are you held up, mate?
Just at home here.
Don't wanna give
you want to have a tour?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, take us on the tour, mate.
bro.
Alright,
Awesome.
so here we have ever seen a roof that goes like this? Dad, can you make the roof go up and down?
Whoa.
Dad.
Whoa.
This is
Thank you,
Dad.
Deb.
Oh, kia ora, Lane's dad. Kia ora. Hello.
Got a big Feijoa tree. You want to see a
Whoa.
barbecue?
Yeah,
Yeah,
show us the
that's
Feijoa
it.
tree. Work
You ever
it.
seen a barbecue before?
No.
Go on.
Oh, we haven't seen a barbecue in ages. Holy hell, that's a nice
Wow.
barbie.
Well,
Chomp.
Yeah, it's like a mouth.
It's like a mouth.
Awesome. Work it.
Yeah, so this is just a deck.
Work it.
so what kind of activities have you and your father been getting up to really pass the time on this lockdown?
I went for a walk. I have this little secret staircase by my house that I like to walk up and down.
Oh, beautiful.
So I woke up this morning and I thought I'd do that. I'll stay in a little bit of routine. Get there. There was about 9 people walking up and down it.
Holy
So I went,
jeez.
oh, that's crowded. That
is crowded.
So usually I've probably been there 1 in 15 times. There's probably 1 person there, but 9 other people were on the stairs today. So that threw everything out the window.
That's personally terrifying.
Unfortunate that the secret got out.
So now I'm just out of whack. Not quite sure what I want to do today.
Did you wash your hands after you got back?
Yep.
Beautiful. What any good feeds since you've been in lockdown, Lane?
I feed Joas.
Oh, beautiful.
This morning I had a bit of avocado on toast for a little bit smarter.
Lovely. Jeez, living like a
ran
king.
out of pepper though, so I had to use white pepper.
Oh,
No,
you poor
black
thing.
cracked pepper, and had a little basil on it. You got to see the basil?
Yeah, go on then. Show us, how big's your basil bush?
Oh, I have about 3 basil bushes.
Really?
Yeah,
Cheeky
check this out.
bugger.
Fresh fruit and veggies is something we're really
Check this
missing
out.
in this household.
Yeah, show us. Whoa,
Oh, wow.
Holy
That's-
moly.
Check
Show
that out.
us. Far out, we got nothing
We've
like
got
that.
Purple basil.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Awesome, man.
Have you ever seen a barbecue before?
No, show
Go on.
Go on then.
Chomp.
Oh,
Hey, we got one of those as well.
Holy jeez, you got 2 barbecues. Far out, mate.
Options.
Holy moly.
Was that something you already had, Lane, or was that a recent
Panic
purchase
bought
for
it.
the lockdown?
Panic
Panic
bought
bought
it.
it. Beautiful.
Panic bought the basil. Panic bought the other basil bush, and then Panic bought the other basil bush. Then Panic bought the Feijoa tree. Panic bought.
We've got a
the
comment
iPad.
coming here through. Jordan says, "Beautiful garden."
Hey, yeah, buddy is. We've had someone else say, love white pepper, an old friend of mine, Jack. What about you? Love white pepper, Lane?
Oh, I love it. It's no cracked pepper though. It's no cracked
It's true.
Hey,
pepper.
hey, Lane. Oh, I was just wondering, do we have the same representation, for lack of a better word?
Are we on management?
We are, right? Did you get that email?
Oh yeah, they're looking. What did it say? It was
The one about practicing voices, accents online.
Have you seen my bio on it?
No.
So when I signed up to Odd Management, it just said, "What can you do?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "I don't know." And I was trying to. I felt like I had to impress them, or else they'd be like, "Nah, we're not signing you." So I was like, "I don't know. I know a lot of accents." So my bio it says, "Lane knows a lot of accents."
I think knowing a lot of accents might get you in a bit of trouble these days, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no. So should we practice one now?
No, go on then. Oh, what have you got?
Asks. Are there people watching live?
Yeah.
They are watching live.
Ask someone to give me an accent.
Someone give an accent,
Someone
please.
give an accent. He's a master impressionist. Apparently, nothing too naughty though. We can't have anything too bad.
Yeah, make it spicy.
Make it spicy. No, I don't know. We're trying to keep it clean and
There's a
proper
bit of
on
a
this.
delay, so it'll take us a moment
Alright.
to get a response. But
I'll just do one then. I'll give you. You guys got to guess.
Okay, what about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come buy my letters. Buy my letters from my letter shop.
letter salesman.
Yeah, letter salesman.
American
from
letter
Heartland,
salesman.
New Zealand.
Oh, he's from New Zealand.
Yeah, it's a letter salesman from.
Someone
I don't know.
says
Scottish.
Scottish.
What about Scottish?
Here, come buy my letters in Scotland. Buy my letters all in Scotland. I have so many letters
Beautiful.
here in
German.
Scotland.
What about a German letter salesman?
That's good.
Hey, you want to buy letters in Germany? We make the best letters here in
Man,
Germany.
he's good.
They do have excellent
He's
engineering.
versatile. I think
So
your acting career in New Zealand
Corn.
ads is going to go off
Ladder.
after this whole thing. With the-
Scottish. He's the full package, everybody.
Oh, you right,
Corn and
geezer?
letters
Buy
is
my
the
letters. That's
backbone
Cockney. I
of
did
New
that one for
Zealand.
free.
Heartland,
Alright,
New
geezer.
Zealand.
Yeah, nice. Nothing. Are you a gamer, Lane? How are you passing the time with any video games? You got a headset
Yeah,
there?
I got heaps of mobile games. Solitaire.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
I've been playing that. Risk. I downloaded Risk. No, I downloaded Monopoly. Cost
Awesome.
$6. Bought it. Panic bought it on the App Store.
Ooh, yeah, didn't
I
want
bought-
those to run out.
I
of the
bought
apps.
4 of them. I bought 4 Monopolies on my iPad.
Jeez, Panic bought. That's $24, isn't it? I don't know. quick
24
maths.
bucks.
24
I've been
bucks.
playing
Do you play against anyone else, or
No,
just
I play bots, and sometimes I verse myself on it. So I just play, and I gotta make sure I try my hardest with each one, but then I end up liking like the dog more than like the cat.
Yeah, well,
And then
it's inevitable.
I'll subconsciously start playing harder for the dog and like bad trades between myself. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, right.
I
yeah.
always like the hat. That's one of them, eh?
Yeah,
I
that's
was
one of the
always
things, yeah, sure.
the ship.
Oh, the ship.
Yeah, that was my.
Hey, what you
Speaking
know,
of-
oh, sorry, go for it. Ben, sorry,
Speaking
I
of
jumped on top
ships,
him
how glad
Not
are
the
we
first
all
one
that we're
today.
not on a cruise ship right now?
I see this grinning
Yeah.
from ear to ear.
Wow.
Because
I'm
I'm not
just
on
relieved. I'm like,
because I'm not on a cruise ship.
I'm like,
Whoa.
Those are some beautiful chompers. Audience, let us know what you think of Lane's teeth.
Haven't even brushed them today.
whatever.
Me
They
either.
look great. What else, Lane? Watched any good movies lately, or what?
Been watching Tiger King.
Oh, that's
on
pretty
Netflix.
funny, eh? I watched
Yeah.
it too.
I think that song slaps.
Yeah,
you-
that song
you-
slaps.
Yeah, which
Definitely.
one is it? Hey kitty kitty, you can buy this meat in the zoo. Hey
That's
kitty
funny.
kitty, I have got some food for you.
That's the one about the feeding the.
Carol Baston
Yeah,
feeding the humans meat.
That's right. That's right.
Of Don Lewis. I just started a petition actually,
Okay.
change.org, to get the Florida Police Department to check Carol Baskin's septic tank
Oh,
for
the
the body
septic
of Don
tank.
Lewis.
You've started it. Plenty of
Yeah,
time on your
started.
hands, I
I got
suppose, to
two-
start petitions. Awesome.
I got 2 likes on it, two signs on it. One of them me.
Classic. I think it's going to take off with this plug. Hopefully, sign up on bloody Lane's petition to check the septic tank on Carol.
You heard him,
Baskin's
audience. We
farm
should
or
be able to
whatever.
get this up to at least 35.
35,
Yeah.
34. We're dwindling in numbers, but it's good. It's I had something that I needed to ask you, Lane, but it's bloody flying out of my head. Oh, you stocked up on piss at all, or how you going for piss?
You want to come for a tour, eh?
Yeah, go on, show us your liquor cabinet or whatever you got. Yeah, go on.
So here we just got a little bit of wine.
Yeah. Oh, fancy.
Alright.
Okay.
Here we got a little bit of that.
Oh, you've got enough.
You ever seen an oven before? You've ever seen
No,
an
go
oven?
on, show us an oven.
No one like that. Ooh, wow.
Oh, yummy. Beautiful,
No,
dude.
Now come here. Alright, I can tell by you two, you guys like a little bit of beer.
Ooh, I've been known to be partial to a beer or two, yeah. Oh,
I got
you know me too well.
30 some
Oh, what? Come on,
Tigers,
what?
Tiger King,
Yeah.
some pure blondes.
Okay.
Wait,
Beautiful.
Fridge of
Low
a
carb.
Ah,
Those are the ones I need.
we got some Peronis.
That looks like it won't last more than a bloody
Long
couple of
whites.
days. Oh, long whites you've got. Jeez,
Oh,
jealous.
hey, don't show off.
Jealous.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I think we might have lost Lane, everybody.
Oh, Lane, we think we might
Oh,
have
he's back.
You're back.
Here we go.
It was, but you moved a bit quickly, I think, Lane, maybe.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm faster than fibre optic, mate.
Yeah, you are
You
fast.
heard it.
Hey, how are you looking to keep your grooming in check, Lane? Your moustache is looking pretty good. You've shaved, obviously, the rest of your face. Are you going to keep your grooming regime up during this period, or what?
I've cut down on showers by about
Okay.
half,
Right.
so I've only had
One a week?
groom myself today. I'm looking
Yeah.
a mess. I'm looking tired.
You're pretty good.
But my grooming, what's happening with haircuts, eh? None of us
Yeah.
get haircuts.
I'm kind of glad I
Typically,
got
they
like-
involve people touching you, so I think that's a big no-no.
I think they're still doing them in Australia somewhere. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm going to just have to grow it out. Facial hair maybe.
One thing I will say is that I haven't showered in days, but my hands are cleaner than they've ever been.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Dick,
I
dog.
like that.
Beautiful.
I-
That's disgusting, I think. Is it?
It's a little bit
I
disgusting.
forgot to tell you guys something.
Go on then.
I woke up this morning with a change of attitude. So once I came back from going to the stairs, I came back here. So I couldn't do the stairs right. I adapted. Did about
Yeah.
15 push-ups out on the deck.
Oh,
And
savage.
everybody, that's what this is about. It's about changing behaviours and surviving and keeping a positive attitude.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lane. That's really good. I think we might end it there, Lane. We've got a couple of other guests we might have to talk to, but that's a really lovely sort of.
It's a good
nice
message to leave it on.
Yeah, totally. Hey, thanks a lot, and maybe we'll call in again soon.
Let me know. I'll be here.
Fantastic.
Thanks for coming on the show, Lane. Awesome
All right,
later,
thank
mate.
you very much for having me.
Fantastic, Lane. See you soon.
See ya.
Oh, that was Lane Pilkington. He's got a very famous last name. One
Yes.
of my favourite TV shows that he did abroad. It was very funny, and that Pilkington also, both funny Pilkingtons. Fantastic. Awesome.
So we've had a couple of questions here. Tavis, who was on the show earlier, says,
Oh my
can we
God.
please get a horoscope reading for Sagittarius this week?
Who's going to look it up, and who's going to hold the fort? Do you want me to look it up?
Well, I can already tell you, you're going to be indoors.
Sagittarius traits. The Google search is coming up straight away. The top Google search. Traits. No, what about today? We want to know Thursday. The world's leading tyre manufacturer is Lego. What? Doesn't make any sense.
They make those little tyres.
Must
be that.
No, I don't know. What? Come on, Ben. Hold the fort while I look it up.
Sagittarius. Well, here's one of the things
Any
about...
comments?
Oh, I'll have a look and see if there's some comments, eh? Hey guys, short-time listener,
Sorry,
first-time caller. Love
Yeah.
your work. Should we be praying for a cure, or should we rely on dumb scientists to save us? Thank you, Sean. That's a very good question. I would say hedge your bets, which is one thing we can't really do right now because there's nothing to bet on. So I would be praying like crazy, and also praying that the science man put the thing put the disease in the needle.
Fantastic. And while Ben's answered that question, I've actually got the Sagittarius horoscope up now for Tavis. Dreams or visions could bring sudden and exciting insights with regard to career issues, Sagittarius. I don't know if that makes any sense. These dreams could steer you toward books, websites, and other sources. Oh shit, I just got a paywall pop up. And other sources of information that could provide further guidance that could well prove invaluable. I feel like that's just like playing on the whole thing, isn't it?
Well,
Websites and stuff and books. Stay inside.
it's all foreign to me.
The source of your insights may be rather unorthodox, but don't write them off because of that. Think of them as messages from your higher self and make the most of them. Fantastic.
Back to what we were saying about gambling, that reminds me of some content you and Tavis made a while back, which maybe we should play for the audience now.
Yeah, I don't know. We've just got a few bits and pieces. Okay, roll the clip.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah!
Right by the post, that's his favourite spot.
Good on him! That's good, eh?
Yeah, bro, that's why I love this game, man. Anything can happen.
Thanks for having me around, bro. Sports!
Just a couple of guys sitting around,
Yeah?
watching a couple of buff-ass dudes, you know, just making the most out of life, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, awesome. Hey, Tav, what's that you're looking at on your phone?
Just checking the bed's got a couple of irons in the fire.
Sports betting, eh? What's that all about?
Just something to make it more interesting, you know what I mean?
And you can win money.
It's pretty easy to tell who's going to win most of the time, you know, when you know as much as me.
Man, you know so much about sports, Tav.
You know, I grew up in New Zealand, mate. I grew up in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet. Probably first 15 and then the All Blacks as well.
Did I used to play rugby?
Rugby?
Me?
Yeah?
Never really. I just watch it heaps.
You play league?
Is this
Rugby
just me
league?
playing?
Sounds like fun.
Oh,
A bit
maybe.
more focused on other
How
priorities,
many times have
really.
we played
you know?
it?
Yeah, nice. And
get
now
out
your
of
buddy,
it, Well, we stopped that.
We didn't pay attention to whether it was finished or not, but I just started looking at other stuff. Louis Gordon Green says a good rewatch of sport is Nathan Astor's 222. I believe you hit that. We're in Christchurch. I think I was about 12. I was staying in a motel in Kaikoura with my family. Ben doesn't like cricket, so
I don't hate it.
he doesn't hate it, but he doesn't maybe remember dumb facts like that I do. I think it was in Christchurch. Anyway. Yeah, no, that was. Oh, sorry, Tavis. Did we cut it short? Whoopsie.
Well, that's just about how we operate our show here. We're punchy, we like to be to the point, and we don't like to finish anything.
No, yeah, we've got no idea what we're doing. Theo, a friend of ours, asks how the Java is. It was good. Good drop. I've had about 2 bloody cups now, and I'm fizzing. Probably going to be up till at least 2 in the morning because I got nothing to do. I can't leave the house. I've left the house once today. Not going to do it again.
So a couple of stories that I've heard about people on the lockdown is people are waking up completely forgetting that we're locked down, getting all dressed up, getting in their cars, getting halfway to work before they realise, it's closed. So do you guys have any stories like that? Because I think as we go on, this is just becoming more and more common.
He's probably right. I don't think it'll become more and more common, actually. I'm going to pull you up on that. I think it'll become less and less common
Well, maybe so.
because people will fall into the routine of not going to work more. And then, anyway, I'm just challenging you on that. This should become more of an adversarial show, I think. It would create a lot more drama. And if we disagreed a bit more, it'd give the viewers a bit more hot
I don't
stuff.
agree. I think we should get along on this show.
There we go. Beautiful. That's the sort of stuff we're going to be dishing up.
I think we should offer a united front on the issues that are
United front?
important. It's like if you just lean that way a little bit,
Yeah.
the other way,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone unite against
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah,
COVID.
Chairs in the way. Anyway, yeah, it's a good point. We need to unite against COVID and stay indoors, sit on the couch, do stuff like this. Stay out of each other's way, for bloody hell's sake. Stop touching the same surface as somebody else. You know?
As we said yesterday, the virus can live on surfaces for days. And actually, that's a very good point, because we saw a graphic yesterday saying, because I said maybe we get rid of all the surfaces,
Yes.
which I thought was quite a clever idea. But I saw a picture yesterday
Go on.
that said that air is a surface.
Yes, I saw how long. That's right. You shared that with me. How long can COVID-19 stay on surfaces, and then it implied that that air was a surface, which was interesting. I'm not sure if it is or not. Your thoughts? Is air a surface? Comment below. We just had Elliot said, shout out to Elliot, new father. Kia ora tautoko, bro. Congratulations. Fantastic. And he just had it confirmed 2002 in Christchurch, so I would have been 13, starting third form or something. Yeah, so that's when Nathan has to hit that 222. Marvellous knock. Really smashed around the park that day. Louis Gordon Green, you guys need an assistant like Joe Rogan has. Show the Joe Rogan. Yeah. Well, I think that's a good point. Ben is kind of the Jamie.
I'm the Jamie.
Yeah, Ben's kind
I'm
of
the Jamie to his Joe.
Yeah. So maybe we should create some sort of strict guidelines that Ben is Jamie.
Speaking of Joe Rogan, how much would you like a Rogan Josh right now?
Ooh, I'd love a curry, that's for sure. It'd be nice to just be able to pop up to Paradise and get one. I'd love to do that.
That's one thing we will continue to go on about on this show, is how we forgot to buy any curry before this. So next time we go to the supermarket, we may have to pick up some frozen curries.
All right, that would be a pretty tight move. Oh, did you just cough?
Yeah, I did actually.
Holy moly, what was it?
And it might just be the huge fucking light in the room, but I'm getting really hot as well.
Yeah, we've got a light on. It's
we're sweating and
roasting.
coughing.
Yeah, we're sweating and coughing, running a temperature, and I swallowed my coffee wrong, and I'm coughing up a storm.
And I ate some bad pangolin.
Which Wolverine movie is Hugh Jackman the hottest in? Go. The most recent one, that really gnarly one.
I like the first one that
Logan.
he was in.
Logan for me.
I like X-Men, the first one.
Okay. Yeah, probably. I guess he's youngest, but that new one when he's all rippling and his veins are popping out of his ass and all that stuff. I love it. It's awesome.
If you came across one of those tanks, like in the Prestige, with a drowned Hugh Jackman body in it, what would you do with the body? We want to hear from you.
Yeah, it's a good question, Ben. Write in. What would you do? Elliot says, wish I panic bought shitloads and froze them. Me too. Why have I got sausages in the freezer? Rather have Paradise curry, thanks.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's a good point. I wish I had too. Jack Riddell, should we give him a call?
Yeah, why not?
Awesome. We've got Jack on standby. Remember, people, we wanna talk to you. We wanna tee up more. We're gonna keep doing this, so we can call other days
keep
and
doing this.
tee it up. But
that's the Skype noise, everybody.
That's the Skype noise. But choice. Here we are, JR.
Oh, g'day, boys.
Welcome
Can you
to
hear
the
me?
show.
Holy, there he is. Looking good, man. Nice framing.
Oh, thank you. I did it on purpose.
It's lovely.
Great.
Jack, how are you, bro? How are you coping?
Yeah, pretty good. Just down here in Tiawonga in the Hawke's Bay, in a kind of shed, isolating away, saving the community. On that Hugh Jackman point, about the Hugh Jackman's body, I think the best thing you could do with that is kind of do like a Weekend at Bernie's thing.
Yes.
It'd be a good way to get into parties.
Right, with his body. Yeah, true.
That's a very good point.
Oh, man, you really took that and ran
Hey,
with it.
we're Hugh Jackman's assistants.
That's Muslim.
He's Australian. He's pissed as, sorry. And, yeah, you have him over your shoulder. You walk him in anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. You know, put your hand up the bum and just be like, "Oh, g'day, mate.
It's Hugh Jackman here. I want to come to the party."
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Fantastic.
Yeah,
I'm zinging now. I've had too much coffee. Jack, what took you down there? How long have you been down in the Hawke's Bay?
I panic bought a ticket on Monday, like an hour before the level 4 got announced, so kind of just got in there.
Right.
But yeah, it's a quiet earth down here. Bugger all happening. I'm looking forward to seeing a tank on the streets.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Boys, I've got a question for you. A lot of people are saying that this kind of self-isolate or lockdown is going to cause a baby boom. But of course, if you're like me and single, you can't really get anyone pregnant. And so is it going to happen during or after the great rooting of...
Well, that's a good question, Jack. So what I would like to say is if you are out for a run and you see any other ladies out for a run, those ladies...
I don't like this.
You got to stay away from them.
Okay, good. Yeah.
You can't pass on the disease.
Yeah, I don't like going for a run, seeing ladies, but
at the same time, all of us out there, probably the most desperate ones. So do with what you will.
Yeah, I think Tinder's going to go crazy.
I don't know, man. I think there'll be babies born 9 months from now, and continuing on, from then too. I don't know how many more, maybe a few more, sure. But, yeah, I'm not going to, I don't know. I sort of didn't really listen to what you said, Ben, but I'm not going to run up to anybody when I'm out for a run, that's for sure.
That cool. Are you guys on any of the apps at all? Trying to find a online date, just to get a bit of social. I've considered it, but yeah, I actually just met someone kind of before I moved back. Well, ran away from Auckland, but yeah, it's probably.
Oh shucks, man! I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
Well, I hope one of us might die, and then who knows what will happen then.
And then you could write a really nice book about it.
Yeah, or I could weekend at Bernie's and make it look like I have a date.
Hell yeah.
Totally.
That's another thing, actually. If we want to hear from anyone who's tried any Skype dating, so I think that's going to be us for the next month or so is Skype dates. So if you've done it, please get in touch.
And what would be a good Skype date to do? Like, would you watch a movie at the same time, trying to sync up like a Netflix doco?
Well,
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, I'm not sure. What I've always found is if you're not really familiar with somebody, watching a movie together is not the best way to get to know them, because not much talking goes on.
That's a fourth or fifth Skype date scenario, I think.
Yeah. Maybe both cook the same meal. Crazy thought, tee it up and I don't know. Yeah.
Eat at the same time. But yeah, then the problem is if their cooking is much better and yours just looks like a turd on a plate, it's probably not going to be the best kind of thing. So maybe practice your cooking while you're in self-isolation.
Yeah, I think that's good.
true.
Yeah, show value. Is that one of the? That's like something a pickup artist would say, isn't it? Demonstrate value. Oh no, that's the dentist system. I'm quoting the dentist system from Always Sunny. Demonstrate value. I'm pretty sure is the first one or something like that. It's terrible. Do not follow the dentist system.
I think that the pickup artist thing would be neg them. So
neg them. Yeah, and wear a big funny hat.
Yeah, big funny hat.
Yeah, wear a big funny hat on Skype.
Oh, you look disgusting. And then maybe try to kiss them through the camera.
Oh, yeah. The mistake I always make is kissing the screen and not the camera.
Yeah, then they're just making out with your forehead, mate. You gotta go lip to lip.
One of the things with negging in the digital age, could we say comments like, your stream is really crap quality?
Whoa, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, maybe.
What are you on, VDSL?
Yeah. What are you running at? 1 megabyte per second? I don't know. What's bad internet these days? I don't know.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know the speeds and what's bad.
Megabit, we should say.
Megabit. Byte.
Yeah.
I like to say byte. Hey, Jack, what's for lunch? We've had a question here. What we're having for lunch? Me and Ben don't quite know yet. I'm not really sure. What are you having for lunch, mate? Or what have you had?
I did a frittata, a bit of eggs, a bit of potato, a bit of capsicum.
Beautiful. Did you skip breakfast?
Sausages.
Beautiful.
So that was a brunch, kind of, wasn't it?
Yeah, lunch, brunch, kind of post-brunch lunch.
Are you a runner? What do you do for exercise, Jack?
Yeah, I've started running, but yeah, I'm fucking terrible at it.
Because you're a pretty skinny bloke. You've always been a skinny bloke.
Yeah, I used to go to the gym, but now that you can't do that,
They don't exist anymore.
You're one of those classic guys who I reckon I would have been like, maybe he's just naturally like that. But you went to the gym, you cheeky.
You put the effort in.
Yeah, no, I was a fat kid, and they got kind of chunky.
I became a fat man.
No shame, I like being chunky. I think.
Well, I was a skinny kid.
I was a skinny kid, and then I became a fat man.
Well, maybe I think you're just building mass, Ra, to quote It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia once again. I think you're a sculpted man, and as soon as you get the t-shirt off, anyone is going to be like, damn, that's the modern version of David,
Yeah, true.
But with probably a bigger wang, and that's all we could really hope for.
Come on, bro.
So we'd like to hear from the audience and everyone. What kind of exercise do you do to really keep it going? Because
does masturbation count as exercise?
I think so.
I think so. I get pretty sweaty.
Depends how you do it.
Yeah, a lot of shouting.
True.
A lot of spitting at myself in the mirror.
Geez, we're getting a lot of questions coming in. Fat man over skinny kid, someone said. Damn, nice one, dog. Thanks. Yeah,
I have more respect for fat men than skinny children.
Well, if you had to tackle a man and it was a choice between a fat man and a skinny man.
Probably rather a fat man. Less bones and elbows. Personally.
Yeah, with Ra.
Yeah. I'd rather, because skinny guys would just fight and, get the fuck off me and stuff like that. Whereas, yes, fat guys just like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit more cushioning for the pushing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Got any good watching any good movies at the moment, Jack? What's going on, man? Jeez,
I did the Tiger King thing.
Oh,
but
yeah, nice.
if you haven't seen Tiger King, I recommend not binging it. Apparently, it's better if you kind of watch 2 episodes a day. And I binged it, and then by the end, I'm with you, Ra. I thought it was good, but it could have been a bit better. I've been watching.
Really tie up that well, eh?
Yeah.
I thought like it should be still going now. They should still be shooting it. Mate.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's still in jail. He's in 20. The old mate. What's his name? Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic is still in jail. Yeah. He's in there for 22 years or something?
Something like that.
Crazy,
just for breeding some cats.
Yeah, we've had someone just say, up there. Fucking Warriors. Nice one, Campbell. Up the Warriors. Campbell. Pity the season's been suspended. I know you like the Warriors, eh, Jake?
I love the Warriors, and I'm kind of stoked. They've kind of they only lost 1 game this season, so I'm going to take that as a win.
No, they lost. They lost 2.
What? Not in the real season.
Yeah,
it was the preseason.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
No, they played the Raiders in round 2, and they lost to them as well. They lost 2 games,
right.
And we got the wooden spoon. Didn't we?
Well, only losing 2 games in a season is good.
That's better than all of their other seasons.
It's better than most of their all their other seasons. Yeah.
So you heard it, guys. This is the Warriors' best season so far.
That's a pretty good one. But love the Warriors. Yeah, love them. Hearty till the day I choose another team. Rabbitohs are pretty good too. But yeah.
I'm more bummed about the NBA season being postponed. It was shit hot. Is the Super Rugby still going?
Nah, it's not.
Unfortunately,
no, nothing. No sport. A little anecdote I have about the NBA season is that I was in a fantasy league. You play fantasy?
I try, but I'm not very good with numbers.
Right, neither am I. I don't really know much about it, but it got me into it. Anyway, it was $50 buy-in, and we were coming towards the playoffs. It's like 16 people in it. The winner would have won like $800. And now, what happens?
Maybe split it up. Maybe
I thought, or maybe just give it to the most deserving person vis-a-vis me, even though it wasn't in the top 6, even at the end.
Yeah, friends of mine who are in a kind of similar stick as you are, Ra, are playing the games on NBA 2K, but computer versus computer, and going from there.
Wow, they're finishing the season digital, right?
Yeah, they're trying to. Yeah,
that's the future, everybody.
And they're watching the games in full.
Yeah, in full.
That sounds really
sharing it
weird.
on the computers somehow. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
So we want to hear from all our audience members. Would you like us to host a FIFA tournament, which we live stream?
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, anybody who's got FIFA 20 out there, out of the 25 people watching, hopefully there's a couple on PlayStation 4. We could, we could play Xbox people as well. But yeah, let's have a FIFA tournament.
Send through your details.
Awesome. Kia ora whanau. Hey, Jack, we might love you and leave you.
Fair enough. Lovely talking to you, boys.
It's been lovely
doing a great job this afternoon. And I'll catch you on the internet, eh?
Awesome,
cheers,
bro.
mate.
We'll stay in touch and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, man. Look forward to it.
See ya.
Well, there you go.
And that was our Hawke's Bay correspondent. Jack. Fantastic.
We didn't actually ask him anything about how it's going on down in the Hawke's Bay, but I assume it's...
We got onto a few different topics. We got a bit sidetracked.
I assume it's like the rest of the country.
Yeah, probably. Probably not much going on. Jeez, it was quiet last night. Anyone else notice how quiet it was? It was kind of almost... It woke me up, how quiet it was.
Yeah, and it's just beautiful to see the nature coming back into the areas. I saw some dolphins in the little creek that we have behind our house.
Dolphins? The ecosystem's just really flourishing around here. This dirty little creek now has dolphins in it. Amazing. We just had a comment from Richard. I'll play if you do a PS4 giveaway. No, we do have 2 PS4s.
We do have 2 PS4s, but we need them.
Both. One is ours. One is his, and one is mine. We're not giving one of them away, even though we don't need to, but we do need to. Anyway, yeah, we've got a backlog of interaction here. And Tavis Hughes says, hey guys, great stream so far, loving it. Quick question from my flatmate Shane. He's wondering what's the deal with that puzzle and how we can win it. Thanks guys, okay, keep it up. The puzzle? This one.
As you may have seen, I have this puzzle just here.
He's got that puzzle.
It's a stone bridge by the McNeil Studio, 300-piece set from
Yeah.
from Whitcoulls.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to conceive of some form of competition at some point, and if you'd like to be involved, just figure out what you'd like to compete for and tell us.
Fantastic.
And tell us how to make it legally work, because we haven't worked that side out of it yet either.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Send in your thoughts. Thanks for that question as well. And we want to give stuff away. We can't give anything away because legally it'd be putting stuff outside of our bubble, wouldn't it, as well?
That's true.
Exactly. So
but I believe we're still allowed to post things, and we have a whole container. Just hold fire there. Right, you tell the people. I'll show them.
What am I showing? What am I talking about?
You just keep them entertained.
Okay. Movies. I like the Batman movie, The Dark Knight. Why do I like it? Heath Ledger's Joker. It's one of the great performances of our time. Oh, Ben's got something there. That's those are sanitary wipes. Is that what they are? Disinfectant wipes. Any giveaways, we'll wipe them down, wipe our COVID off them. We don't have COVID, but if we do, they'll be clean and sanitized, and we'll give them away with gloves. I like the Dark Knight movie. The opening scene where he robs the bank and they've all got the masks on. That's really cool. This is just a side note. Stuff that I like. Ted says, my friend Baton is a bachelor. Is that a trick one? How does it work? Am I supposed to say, is it Mr. Baton? Is that what it is? I don't know. Anyway, nice one, bro. We've got our first FIFA entrant. Beautiful.
Hey, Ted, have you seen that clown that hides from losers?
What is it? Who's the clown?
Oh, you haven't seen him? He's probably hiding from you. You can keep that one, Ted.
Zing, dog. We don't hold any pull any punches here. Sorry about that, Ted. My mate's a psycho, dude. He's crazy. He really hits out at the trolls. Ben
If you guys troll us, we will troll you back.
Ben hates bullying. That's one thing he despises. Anyway, bro, I'm sort of running out of steam here. What do you reckon? How you going?
It's been a good first episode. Perhaps we should look at ending it.
I think we probably should. Anyway, guys, if you've got any suggestions of ways we could maybe make this better or stuff, and maybe send your details in if you want to be on the show. Awesome. But stay indoors, stay safe, wash your hands. If you're going to the supermarket, be really careful. Wear a mask, maybe sunglasses.
Unite against COVID-19.
Unite against COVID-19. The best thing we can do is stay indoors and hang out online. Kia ora whanau, nice one. That'll do us. Community transmission.